Hey guys, Austin here. I know it's been a while since I've posted. There's been a lot that's happened. I think it's been about 5 years since I posted. It's kind of crazy that the time just has gone by that long. So a couple things that happened was the house that I was living in at the time, we had some flash floods come through during monsoon season, and it flooded our house. So our house was completely flooded. We had to clean it all out, gut it out, cut out the got someone driving around over here doing donuts out in the dirt. Want to see? I guess I can't show you. But anyway, so we had to take 2 feet down from the drywall, cut it all out, the insulation, everything, and then had to go back in and redo everything. So it was kind of a crazy experience for us, having the house flooded and then having to go redo all that. And in that process, we ended up moving as well to a different town, different house. And so with all the moves, my video cameras and stuff just kind of got placed, and then I ended up getting a different computer and starting my master's program in counseling, professional counseling. So there's just been a lot that's happened, and I was about ready to just kind of redo my YouTube channel a little bit too, wanting to make it a little bit more raw. Because I was feeling like I wasn't being able to connect with enough people that I really wanted to, because I feel like a lot of the messages that I have to share are really important, but I felt like people weren't really connecting with it in a way that I really wanted them to. Part of that was it was overly positive. You know, I'm a pretty positive person. I'm optimistic. I like to be happy. I like to be energetic and convey that. But I don't think I was giving enough realness as well, because I mean, I have my struggles, right? I've had a lot of struggles myself, with hopelessness, depression, even suicidal ideation. You know, there's been times when I felt like, it would be easier just to end it all rather than go through the emotional pain and everything that's been going on. But I've made it through, and I'm here today, and I'm excited about where my life is going and the opportunities that I have ahead of me. I'm excited about all the people that I've been able to help, and I continue to be able to help. I've been working with adolescents in therapeutic boarding schools for the last 11, 12 years. I've been a mentor, a youth coach. I now have my master's degree in professional counseling. I've been able to start stepping into a therapeutic role in that way. So it's been really great. I've been able to serve a lot of people and see a lot of lives change. At the beginning, though, when I first got into this field, I got into it more probably for selfish reasons, because I thought, well, if I can save them, if I could rescue them, then maybe there's hope for me. Maybe then I'll be able to heal someday. And so a lot of it was out of control and fear. And so I was trying to make them change, make them heal. And if they at some point chose to relapse or go back to addictions or whatever it was, I took the accountability and the responsibility back on me, thinking, oh, well, if I had been a better teacher, if I had been a better mentor, if I had connected with them more, then they wouldn't have done that. And so that was very selfish of me to take on that myself, because I'm not accountable for their choices. And yet in that moment I was thinking I was. And so some of the things that we've been teaching, and we teach to our students and to those that come work with us, there's 3 principles that are foundational principles. One is the principle of accountability, and that's I'm accountable for myself and my actions. And there's the principle of control. What are the things that I have control over? I can't control you, but I can control my conscious thoughts, my actions, and my emotions. Those are the only 3 things I really have any control over. And so if I'm trying to control you or the weather or anything like that, that's out of my control, and that's just setting myself up for frustration and disappointment. And then the other thing, so accountability, control, and influence. So we can't control anybody, but we can influence them. And choice. I have the choice to make the most out of my life. I can choose how I feel. I can choose how I choose to perceive you and other experiences that happen in my life, that's me. I get to make that choice, which is pretty cool to know that I have that choice. So understanding that at better levels myself, then I'm able to teach it a little bit better. So I'm wanting to be a little bit more real in these videos. So they're not going to be perfect. You know, here the lighting's not perfect, the wind's blowing, so you may, be missing some of the words, but that's okay. I'm here to hopefully be able to connect with you at some deeper levels, be able to answer some questions for you, and really start moving forward in a way of teaching and influencing you for good. And so I just wanted to reintroduce myself and what my purpose is. I've got my company is Your Miraculous Life, and I'm the creator of the Awaken event series. It's Awaken, Live Your Miraculous Life. And it's all about helping people connect with themselves, to recognize what their purpose is, to recognize that they are a miracle, and to live their life to the fullest, happily, joyfully, and to be able to deal with the hard times in appropriate ways. Because emotions happen. We've got horrible emotions, negative emotions that come up, and that's okay. It's okay to have disconnect with relationships. So it's okay to have people you don't like, and to have thoughts and things come to your head that are really inappropriate thoughts. We all have that. That's okay. But what do we do with that? That's what makes a difference. And so I want to teach people and help people to appropriately deal with the emotions, appropriately deal with those thoughts when they come, so that we can maintain and improve relationships rather than harm and destroy relationships. Because this life really is all about relationships. That's what matters most. My relationship with you, my relationship with myself, my relationship with my family, my relationship with my higher power. It's all about relationships. And based on how I see myself in the world, that influences my relationships. And so we're gonna talk more about that. There's I was looking on YouTube recently trying to find a good video on respect, because I did a class on respect last week, and I couldn't really find a good YouTube video talking about respect like I was wanting to use for my class. So I'm going to be doing a video on respect here coming up. So stay tuned for that. You can go back and look at my other videos as well. There's a lot of good information there that you can glean from that, and then we'll move forward in this area. And so if there's any particular topics that you feel are important that you want to be addressed, comment below and just say, hey, here's a topic that I would really like talked about. So again, I've got a bachelor's degree in psychology. My master's degree is in professional counseling. I've been working with youth, young adults, and middle-aged and elderly as they come to my events to help them, connect and move forward. So I've got a lot of topics that I can work with. I'm also an author, so I write children's books to help parents teach their children principles in the home. So again, leave a comment below if there's a topic that you would like me to cover, and I would love to cover that. Hope you live an amazing day today, and as you move forward, just remember that you are a miracle, you have a purpose, you are needed in this world, and you belong. And I look forward to being able to connect with you more and communicate with you more as we move forward. Thank you. We'll see you again soon.